Picture this. You are sitting at your desk on a Friday evening looking at your banking app. You just got paid and the balance looks great. You feel a sense of relief, so you make a quick mental promise to yourself that this is the month you finally save a massive chunk of money. Then, 2 weeks pass, you check the app again, and most of that money is just gone. You did not buy anything crazy, you did not go on a wild shopping spree, but the cash vanished anyway. You are left sitting there thinking, wait, am I doing this wrong? Am I just bad with money? It is incredibly frustrating because you work hard, you make decent money, and you genuinely want to build a secure future. You are caught between wanting to enjoy your life right now and feeling terrified that you are wasting your best earning years. In this video, we are going to break down exactly how to build an effortless investing system that works on autopilot so you can grow your wealth without stressing over every single dollar. My name is Jack, and I spend way too much time thinking about how to build a better relationship with money. If you are someone who is tired of saving inconsistently and wants a realistic plan that actually works, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if it helps you out. Here is the thing. Most financial advice tells you that the secret to getting rich is tracking every penny, cutting out your daily coffee, and living like a monk. That is a total myth. The truth is that willpower is a finite resource, and relying on it to save money every month is a losing battle. When you treat saving as a manual chore that you have to decide to do every single paycheck, you are forcing yourself to make a hard choice over and over again. Every month, you have to choose between a fun weekend trip or moving money into a boring investment account. Eventually, decision fatigue sets in, and the fun weekend wins. That does not make you a bad person, it just makes you human. The traditional system of manual budgeting fails because it goes against human psychology. This is where it gets really interesting when we look at the actual numbers over time. Let us look at two different people, Sarah and Mike, who both earn the exact same salary and want to save $500 a month. Sarah decides to do it manually, trying to save whatever is left over at the end of the month. Because life happens, she only manages to hit her goal about half the time, averaging $250 a month. Over 30 years, assuming a standard 8% return in a simple index fund, Sarah ends up with about $375,000. Now look at Mike. Mike sets up a system on day one that automatically pulls $500 out of his checking account the morning he gets paid, before he even has a chance to see it or spend it. He never has to think about it again. Over those same 30 years, with the exact same return, Mike ends up with $750,000. By automating the process, Mike literally doubled his wealth with zero extra effort. Same income, completely different life outcomes. Here is what most people don't realize about how our brains handle money. We naturally view the money sitting in our main checking account as available spending cash. If it is there, we find a way to spend it, a concept known as Parkinson's Law. But when you automate your savings, you are using a psychological hack called choice architecture. By moving the money out of sight immediately, you change your baseline. You adapt your lifestyle to whatever is left over in your account, meaning you can spend that remaining balance completely guilt-free because your future is already paid for. To make this happen, we use a simple framework I call the hands-off wealth blueprint. It consists of 4 distinct steps that turn your finances into a self-running machine. Step 1 is called the paycheck split. You need to log into your payroll provider or talk to your HR department and arrange for your paycheck to be split into 2 different bank accounts automatically before it even hits your main checking account. Ideally, you want a specific percentage going straight into a high-yield savings account or an investment account at a completely different bank. This ensures that you never even see the money you are supposed to save. If your employer cannot split the check, you can set up an automatic recurring transfer with your bank to happen exactly 1 day after your payday. Step 2 is called the automated buffer. This is where you establish a tiny safety net inside your primary checking account to prevent any accidental overdraft fees. You want to keep a permanent cushion of about $500 in that account that you pretend does not exist. This buffer sits there quietly, ensuring that when your automated bills and transfers trigger, you never have to worry about the timing of your paycheck causing a temporary negative balance. It removes the anxiety of automated banking. Step 3 is called the target date engine. Instead of trying to guess which individual stocks to buy or spending hours researching complicated mutual funds, you set up an automatic monthly contribution into a low-cost target date fund or a broad market index fund. These are simple all-in-one investment options that automatically manage your risk based on when you plan to retire. You set up the recurring buy order through your brokerage account once, and it will automatically purchase shares for you every single month. Regardless of whether the stock market is up or down, step 4 is called the fixed bill sweep. Gather every single one of your fixed recurring monthly expenses, things like your rent, utilities, insurance, and streaming subscriptions, and link them to pay automatically from your checking account or a single credit card that you pay off in full every month. By scheduling all of these payments to go out within a few days of your paycheck, you clear out all of your financial obligations instantly. What remains in your checking account after these 4 steps is yours to enjoy, completely free of financial guilt. Think of your financial life like an old school water bucket brigade versus a modern plumbing system. If your house is on fire and you have to manually carry buckets of water from the well to the house every single day, you are eventually going to get tired, drop a bucket, or just give up. That is manual saving. Automating your money is like hiring a plumber to lay down pipes and install a faucet. It takes a little bit of effort and planning to set up the pipes initially, but once the system is built, you just turn the handle and the water flows automatically forever. You stop carrying the buckets. Now you might be thinking, this sounds great, Jack, but I do not earn enough money right now to automate my savings, and my budget is already stretched incredibly tight. Here's the thing. Automation is not about the absolute amount of money you are moving. It is about building the psychological habit. If you cannot afford $500 a month right now, start your automated transfer at just $10 a week. Seriously, just $10. You will not miss $10, but seeing that small balance grow completely on its own will shift your mindset. Once you realize how easy it is, you can slowly bump that number up to $20, $50, or $100 as your income grows over time. To wrap things up, remember the 4 steps of the hands-off wealth blueprint. First, set up the paycheck split to move your savings out of sight immediately. Second, maintain the automated buffer to avoid any banking friction or fees. Third, utilize the target date engine to grow your wealth in the background without checking stock charts. Fourth, activate the fixed bill sweep to eliminate your monthly obligations instantly. Building wealth is not about having superhuman discipline or being a math genius. Here is what most people don't realize. The richest people are not necessarily the ones with the most willpower. They are simply the ones who have built the best systems. By taking 1 hour this weekend to automate your money, you are removing human error from your financial future. You are ensuring that your future self is taken care of while giving your present self the freedom to enjoy your hard-earned money today without an ounce of anxiety. And I'm curious about something. What is the biggest thing holding you back from automating your finances right now? Let me know in the comments.